I'm here with Dr. Romano to do two problems on percent increase and percent decrease.
Hi, I'm Dr. Romano. I'm professor of organic chemistry here at Romano Scientific and the creator of the Orgo-Man products and the DAT Destroyer book. I'm here with Professor Blois today, and he's going to do another really solid type of question on percent increase or percent decrease in word problems. All right, Professor, if you can show us, this looks like some interesting stuff here.
It's good stuff. Wait till you read this problem here. Mr. Jenkins, he owns a coat store, decided to increase the price of one of his coats by 10%. And then he said, oh my God, this increase is too much. So he decided to reduce that new price by 2%. Compared to the original price of the coat, how much of an increase or decrease does the final price represent? Now, first looking at this problem, you'll say, well, he increases it by 10% and then decreases it by 2%. You might say, well, it's just 8% more than the original price, but not so fast. Because let's say that X is the original price. Okay, that's the original price. And if we're going to increase that price by 10%, we're going to multiply it by, well, it's X plus 10% of X. Well, let's not make any fuss. It's just 1.10X. It's the price of the original coat plus 10%. That's the increase of 10%. So the new coat, the first increase, is 1.1 times X. Okay, so now he decides to reduce that new price by 2%. Well, if you reduce it by 2%, what you're doing is reducing it by 2% of this. And a short way of doing this is to say, well, if you're reducing this by 2%, you're really only taking 98% of this value. So the new price is going to be 98% times 1.1 times X. So that's going to be the expression that's going to give us the percent of what the percent compared to the original price. So 1.1 times 98, let's see, what will that be? 1.1 times 0.98, that gives us 98, and 9 and 8 is 17, 107.8, 1078, with how many decimal points? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1.078. So the new code is 7.8% more than the original code. So the answer to this is the final price of the coat after a 10% increase, and then that price being decreased by 2%. The final cost of the coat is 7.8% above the original cost of the coat. And it's not the 8% that you thought, but it has to be done a little more carefully. Okay, now let's look at this other percent increase and decrease problem, also involving discounts. Joey paid $35.20 for a pair of jeans after a 20% discount was applied. What was the original cost of the jeans? Okay, well, let's write this equation. We know that 35.20 is going to be, well, here's the original price of the jeans. Let's say it's X. Well, this represents a 20% discount, so this represents 0.8. It's only 80% of the original value of the jeans. So this is a shortcut, right? We're bypassing all the 20% and we know that if there's a 20% discount, we're only paying 80% of the original price. All I have to do in this case is divide both sides of this equation by 0.8, and what do we get? We'll move the decimal place over 1 point, 352 over 8. 8 goes into 35 4 times, with 4 8s are 32, with 3 left over. 8 goes into 32 4 times, and it's exactly even $44. So before the 20% discount was applied, the original pair of jeans was $44, and that's how to do this problem.
I got to admit, they were the two trickiest problems that I've seen you do in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I think they were pretty tricky. I'm not sure I would have got A. I'm not that sure. But if I ask you about the Staudinger reaction, can you tell me anything about that?
Is that from the planet Jupiter?
No.
Oh,
so I'll stick to organic chemistry and we'll let him stick to math. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this clip, and we will see you again. Bye-bye.